Good morning, guys. Welcome. This morning or today we are going to use the Patch Top palette Major Dimensions. I know a lot of people have already used this palette. They've had it for like a year or whatever. I have not. So we're gonna play with that today and see what I think about it. So, cause so far I've only swatched it, and I do have Makeup Revolution palette that looks like a dupe for it, which I will oh my gosh, don't start. Not today, but another day I'm going to wear this on one eye, like and then the Revolution one on the other, and see how close we can get them. All right, now let's get going. I am going to headband. Can we throw these headbands in the washing machine, do you guys know? Because mine has foundation on it on that side. Or can we only spot clean them? I washed my hair last night, so she is good for another, well, however long I decide. We're going to do some skincare quickly. I like waking up in the morning and feeling that my skin still feels nice. And then it makes me not want to like go over. I probably could just do my makeup without doing anything right now, but we will, because I had a breakout right here and it already is starting to go away. Let's take my ring off. No work today. I'm so happy. Although I feel like today, oh my goodness, I do feel like today and tomorrow's gonna fly. My days off always fly by. I think that's the same for everybody though. Our days always go by quickly. The last of my Sephora orders out for delivery, I think. It's another, I think I already told you guys yesterday. I went ahead and ordered the other Patch Top palette that I wanted. I think like the rose gold one. Because both color stories are Tammy color stories. Yes, Tammy is me. So I'll definitely get use out of them. I just hope there's no mold issues. It seems to be a hit and miss with people, with those who have mold issues and those who don't with his palettes. And honestly, I don't know much about what's different about his palettes. Is it because they're talc free? If it's because they're talc free, I have several products that are talc free, and I mean, so far they're doing fine. Mind you, people aren't, I mean, in general, most people don't have big collections. Like, even someone like me, a normal person, doesn't normally have a big collection. I feel like my voice is off. It's just because I have my nose is stuffed up right now. I do have matcha this morning. She's in here. I was debating iced coffee or making an iced coffee protein shake, because yesterday at work, we have a Starbucks inside my work. I ordered, I'm going to put a little bit of this on. Yesterday at work, I ordered the biggest iced coffee, just black coffee, ice. That was it. No cream, no sugar. Because I dumped in a bottle of, it was a protein shake. It was already made, but it was 42 grams of protein, or 46 grams of protein, one or the other. And it only had 6 grams of sugar. So I dumped that into the coffee, and that's what I sipped on through the afternoon. I did enjoy one of the salads I had ordered. I think I had the tahini crunch. That was really good. I will say though that I think it was chickpeas that were in there. they were very dry. Like super dry. I'm gonna try not bring this too close up to my eye. I put this on before bed last night too. Like this one here. I'm not gonna, my skincare is not gonna be in the description box. I have videos of what I have in this little basket here. But the Dr. Babor, which is from, I got it from Ipsy, and I did see it's on there. I'm not going to order it again, but it's the Clean Performance Awakening Eye Cream. I've been using this every night, but I used it again last night. It's almost gone, and then I let it set in, and then I went over it with this one from Origins, the Ginseng Brightening Eye Cream. I think both are meant technically for the morning, but you know what you say, you do you. Okay. I do want my skin moisturized. Yep. Same old. Nothing's really changed. Do any of you like keep the same skincare routine? Do you change it up? Do you sometimes, like me, add something new in just to try it out? For the most part, my base skincare stays the same. And then, like I said, I will add in different things here and there just to try out. I do kind of want to try in beauty some of their stuff, like maybe 1 or 2 products, specifically the slushy thing that my friend Chris uses. That intrigues me. For me, I have to make sure it's good for sensitive skin. One thing that I've been testing out and using is the Paulo Choice. When this is gone, I am going to re-buy it. But actually, I think in my Ipsy, I did choose it as an add-on. Either an add-on or a choice item. So I won't have to... At least I'm hoping that's what I did, because I know I seen it on there. So I'm hoping I did, because it's way cheaper to do it, at least through there. Ipsy for me. Okay. And then I want some moisturizer. We are using this one. I didn't bother ordering any skincare from Sephora. Because I was like, I think right now I have enough to do me for a while. But this is also Innisfree, the Cherry Blossom Glow Jelly Cream. I go back and forth between that moisturizer from them and then the normal green tea hyaluronic acid one. And I stayed up last night too. I think it's like 1:30. And then pretty sure I started waking up around 7, and then I was trying to force myself back to sleep. And then at the last, I think it was like around what, 8 o'clock? I was, or 10 after 8. I grabbed my phone and I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna get up. It's like, apparently even on my days off, my body's like, nope, just get up. Doesn't matter how late you stayed up. And then tomorrow we gotta get up at least by 6:30, because we have an appointment at 8:30. Yeah, we're getting up early because we gotta drive. But some of us, me mostly, and Grace, we don't like getting up like an hour or half hour before having to be somewhere. We need time to wake up. That's all I'm gonna do for skincare today. I still have a couple of these eye patch things left. I got these from Winners. I think I'm going to put the, well, under eye sheet masks. I mean, they're a little fun. I don't feel like they really do a whole lot. It might do like moisturizing. I can't remember what these ones were for. I see another darn eye cream in here. Oh my gosh. Retinol eye cream with squalene and ceramides, designed for sensitive skin. Yeah, I did want to try that one. I think it's First Aid Beauty. I realize I like the idea of the eye patches. They're cute and fun. But when it comes to like my eye stuff, I'm more prone to just grab a cream or whatever and put it there versus putting these on. Although they are fun. I think it was like a box of 6 or 8. So I know I used several already. And then I did have another box. I think I might have used it up. But alright, I'm like debating if I want to do foundation first or do my eyes first. I always do my foundation first. Okay, we'll just do what I normally do. For foundation today, that one looks kind of, I feel like this, the Marcelle one I have looks kind of yellow. But it does blend in. Flawless, Luminous, Classic Ivory. I'm going to use the Marcelle. Probably don't need that much, but wish the lid would stay on. I do know that. You guys ever wake up and your fingers just feel so tight? It's been months, I think, since I've woken up and my hands felt tight. And now I'm wondering if it's because I didn't drink enough water yesterday. But this hand in particular, woke up, felt really tight, achy, and I was like, oh Lord. This one here, I believe it has the skin tone technology thing. I don't know, something like that. Where it will blend in with your skin tone. Or match it, I should say. Are any of you going to go see the Minecraft movie? Or any movie in the theaters? Theaters are so darn expensive. I'm trying to aim to go like once a month or once every other month. And only for movies that we actually want to see. Originally, Grace didn't want to see Minecraft, but she changed her mind. So we're like, okay, we shall go see it. That blended in nice. Why does it look so much more yellow though in the package? Or in the bottle? Light infused foundation. Auto adapting pigments. Oil free, long lasting, hydrating, hypoallergenic. Looks nice. I am going to take my sponge though just to make sure I don't have anything. And it is a luminous finish. Did I tell you guys that? I think so, hopefully. I kind of want to try a primer again underneath foundation. I have the e.l.f. one because I already went through one. I have another one unopened, but I don't want to use that one. I want to try a different one. That reminds me, I should probably put that in the giveaway. Because I already had one. Now I have another. I have a backup one for some reason. It's in the box still, or the package, not opened. Do you guys want to? You probably do. You probably want to try an e.l.f. primer. I didn't find on me it did anything, and it's like, I don't understand primers sometimes. I know nothing's gonna help makeup stay on my nose, which is perfectly fine with me. There's the new Milani primer that I've been hearing talk about. I'm kind of intrigued. But that one there, like, you gotta put your fingers in it, do you? Or does it come, I can't remember, does it come with something? I mean, my hands are generally clean when I sit down to start doing my makeup. But, like, what if I do, like, get up my nose or pick my eye or something, and then go into the primer with my fingers, and I just don't want to, I don't know. I guess I could use a brush for it. Not that I have it, but I'm debating trying out that Milani primer. Okay, this is as far as we gotten. Let's move this over. Okay, I am going to take this out because we're going to use that. Let's use... I want to use the e.l.f. Contour. I'd love to put these in the giveaway, but if you're like dark complexion, I'd like the shades that I use would be too light for you. So I was telling Matt, I know I can put blush in and lip stuff and like eyeshadow, but for the, in like even primer. But I find like for bronzer and like contour, that might be a little bit hard. Cause I don't know. I need to, I think I got water up in here. I need to, super glue. Cause I'm not getting rid of this brush. Although I think I do have a backup set either here or I ordered a backup set from Ipsy. I feel like that's in my... I like that. Both as a bronze and contour. That's the lightest one. Fair light. Oh no, sorry, this one's in fair. This one's fair light. Okay, so it's the lightest shade though. It's in fair. And I like it as contour and bronze. So pretty. Who's changing up? I might have asked this like months ago, but you know, it's months later. It's okay. We can revisit. Who's changing up their makeup routine with the warmer weather? I probably won't, honestly, but we'll see what happens. I know last summer I did more colorful eye looks, I feel, like fresh. I know not everybody likes peachy pink looks. I know I do a lot of peachy pink, mauve, but I mean, I do brown in that too. I don't do blue. I feel like, I don't know, I'm not at the age where I'm like, I want to wear blue eyeshadow. And there's nothing wrong with it. Blue eyeshadow is not for me. Yes, a lot of comments. Surprisingly, people are like, why don't you wear blue eyeshadow? I don't see anybody wearing blue eyeshadow except for older people. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but I literally never see anybody wear blue eyeshadow. Not even like the younger ones younger than me. What is it about the blue? Can I do a blue eye look? Absolutely. I might have to just do a blue eye look. I'm gonna have to plan it out so that those of you who want to see a blue eye look will get one. That's so pretty. But will that be too stark for what I want to do today? Like, yeah, during the summer months, I like doing colors like this. But I'll still do pink and stuff. Someone says that I do a lot of pink. I feel like I don't. I feel like for my cheeks, I do a lot of colors like this. Like, almost neutral. I mean, these two are kind of pinky, but I feel like I do neutral mauve-y for the most part. I like what I like, okay? Alright, I'm going to put some of this on. It's that Nars multi-stick. Or I should say it's called The Multiple in Copa, I don't know. I couldn't tell if when I put this on the other day, I swiped it on, I couldn't tell if I removed, oops, sorry glasses, if it removed foundation or not. So now I kind of don't. I left all the clean brushes in the bathroom still because I'm trying to force myself to see what is left in here that I actually like using. I'm going to use this brush. Looks like this would be a good... It's from Brushworks. I don't know if when I put this on the other day, if it removed any of my foundation. But it's like a nice glowy balm. And I'm going to put it in some spots on my face. Find ways to use it. I know. Why do I hear the snowblower? Did it snow last night? I hope the heck not. It was 20 degrees out yesterday, or 18. I walked to work in a t-shirt. I walked home from work last night in a t-shirt. I hope the heck I'm not going to open my blinds because I haven't looked outside yet and see snow. Okay. That is nice. I don't know if you guys can pick up on us on the slight glow, but I think that's how I'm going to end up using this. I should probably grab my brow pencil. I'd love to get you guys a brow pencil too, especially my favorite one, but I don't know. Did Andy buy it? I feel like Andy bought it and she doesn't like it or fussy it too much. Unless I'm making that up. One of my friends though bought it and I don't know. I like it. I want to go back though to my oldies and because they're cheaper and see how I feel about them now that it's been a couple of months. There's a e.l.f. Pencil and an Essence pencil, but I need to get the correct shades. They used to be like constant, that's all I use. I went through so many of them. And I ended up buying that Rimmel one for whatever reason, and this one's become my favorite as well. But I like to go pick up the correct shades of my two old favorite brow pencils. Because if I can save $1, I'm going to save $1. They're just not fine tips like this one, and I really like how thin. This isn't the thinnest pencil out there, but I'm hoping that's a leaf blower that I hear out there instead of a snow blower. What's on my agenda for today? Getting through the day. Just joking. Half-heartedly joking. I guess today's the day I'll get the laundry put away that I did the other day. I think what I want to do today actually is we have one load of laundry that needs to get done, so I think I'm going to do a load of laundry, get the other load put away. Yesterday, before I went to work, I wrote a list of things that needed to get done around the house, and I just wrote on it, mark it off as you do it. Everything was done by David except for the bathroom. He left it for Grace. Do you think she did it? Hell no. Why don't the kids want to do the bathroom? Matt did the shower in the tub for me because I asked him if he could do that. So I guess I will go in today and finish up the bathroom because I want the floor mat shook out. The bathroom floor swept and mopped. I want the toilet, sink and that done. Because, yeah, I want the bathroom scrubbed. I believe, not this weekend, Easter weekend, because I'm going to have a 4-day weekend. Matt's not sure because he was promoted to, I don't think I told you guys, did I? He got promoted for now. I think it's a test run to see if he likes it or whatever. And it depends on what projects. So he's promoted to foreman right now. And so it's a big project they're working on. They're doing a shutdown tomorrow morning. Or is it this morning? I can't remember. And he said this weekend he should be fine. But then like the real part of the shutdown where they're going to have crews working 12-hour shifts day and then 12-hour shifts at night. It's like he doesn't know what he's going to be doing, if he's going to be on day or night. But next week, the Easter weekend, I have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday off. Bless you, Jackie. Bless you for giving me that 4-day weekend off. We are going to, you know, like in your shower, the grout that's along the bottom of the shower but at the top of the tub. It's like this is your tub, but the grout that's up here. Ours is peeling in that, so we want to completely scrape that out, clean it all out, wash it all out, dry it, and then we want to go around and caulk it again, have it fresh and clean. And then we also noticed our tub, like on the bottom, there's like peeling, and I guess you could buy stuff to like go over it. So we want to do that. And then it's like, but can Tammy do that on her own if Matt does have to work? I think so. As long as I'm patient with it and waiting for stuff to dry and whatnot. And then we're currently looking for, we don't like our shower tiles, but I mean, we rent the place. It seems like no matter what cleaning stuff we use, you know, like all the grout in between the tiles on the walls, they just look gross. So like, how the heck do you clean those so that they get white, not look like they're from, I mean, this apartment, nothing, we have like old, like 1960s stuff in here. Like that's how old this apartment is. This whole building. But yeah, we want to work on the bathroom next weekend. And then we're slowly going to start painting the place out. Because we do want to get out of here by this time next year into a bigger place. What was I gonna do? Oh, I want bronzer. Eyebrows are done. But yeah, he got promoted, and then he's getting, so he got a raise with that, and then he either will stay as a foreman, or after this project's done, he'll go back to like what he was, journeyman, and then wait for the next project and get put back on as foreman. Or he'll just stay foreman. I have no idea. And then I guess he was telling me yesterday their union came up with a thing and they're going to get raises. They're going to get, over the next 4 years, or is it 3 years from now, by 2029, they'll be at $50 an hour. And then at 2029, then they'll renegotiate again to see if they can go up higher. That's what I think my work is also doing, the union. It's like, man, what I'm making compared to my husband is like nothing. It's like not even, it's like pocket change. But I'm still working, and he doesn't say anything. He's not gonna be like, oh, that's all you're making. But we do joke that I do have to work, like, to make one of my husband's paychecks, I have to work almost 100 hours to make one of his paychecks. He gets paid weekly. And I have to work like almost 100 hours just to make the same amount of one of his paychecks. It's crazy. Why is minimum wage $15 an hour? I can't even buy a family-sized pack of toilet paper for $15 an hour. I'm debating what bronzer I want to use. Like, is that enough bronze? I know, I'm jibber-jabbering. I do want to use the, let's use this again. The Makeup Forever Artist Sculpt. I have the shade Precious Latte. Skin Fusing Buildable Intensity Sculpting Powder. It's very tiny. I didn't realize how small this was going to be. I just knew I wanted to try it. This has been on my radar for quite some time. I used it yesterday. I liked it. The color, I love the color of this. And now that I have this, I'm wondering, I could see me using this a lot. And I'm wondering if I'm going to go through this super fast. But this is the tone that I like for bronzer. It's like, to me it's cool toned. I don't know. It's cool tone, but there's a slight warmth to it. Again, the one that I bought is Precious Latte. Just throw a little bit right here. Oh, what else was I gonna say about today? I want to work out today. Even though I know I'm going to be in pain for the next couple of days, but no pain, no gain. You got to start somewhere. I got to get back into it and stick with it this time. I want to do some Bible study today. Guys, if me talking about Jesus is enough for you to unsubscribe to me, that is okay. It won't hurt my feelings. But I want to do some Bible study today. Alright, that's nice. I feel like I don't want to do blush until I get the eyes done, even though it's a neutral palette. And then, because I want to pick out a blush and a highlighter. I already have the lip picked out. Yeah, and see, my finger's scarred there. Remember that burn I got? Not the burn. That's where I was cleaning the deep fryer at work, and my finger hooked something and dug a big old chunk out. This is the Huda Beauty Faux Filler. This one's in... What one is this? Bombshell. Feels so nice. I like the feeling of that. All right, let's get into the eyes. I know you're all like, oh, what do you think about it? I do think these two creams, I'm probably going to end up using those mostly. I think to bronze and contour. All right. Let's get a brush. I need a brush that I know I enjoy using. I'm gonna have to go into my basket. If my clean eye brushes are out here. They're down at the bottom. My face brushes, though, and a couple other brushes are in the bathroom. Some of these brushes are very nice. Ooh, kind of want to use this one. And maybe this one, too. Let's start with this one. I'm going to go into the neutral shade that's here. This one right here. This on the lid and blend it up and out. I'm not going to go as high as the brow bone, but just below it. There is kick up in the pan. I should probably start letting you guys know if there's kick up in the pan and stuff when I'm doing my makeup, eh? In case you guys are curious. Okay. I'm going to go into the next shade. We'll probably might end up using all the mattes in here. Just based on how I generally tend to do my makeup. We're going to go to the outer corner. My friend Michelle texted me this morning. Hey, girl! She's one of my subscribers, but like I said, you'd be surprised. Some of these ladies, I don't know, we're becoming friends through, like, we talk through text, we talk Instagram. I did tell the other girls if they want my number, I'd gladly give it to them. But yeah, Michelle texted me this morning. That was nice. She's like, I was thinking of you while doing my eyebrows, and how something along the lines like she learning how to go as fast, or she gotta speed it up or something. Anyways, she mentioned, because I was just thinking, what brush is this? It's a Morphe brush, but it's wiped off. I've had this one for years. How did I get my hands on it? I don't know. Did I buy myself Morphe brushes at one point? If I did, where are they? I don't know. This is the only one I have, though, I think. Possibly. But she mentioned that there's Morphe brushes right now on Ipsy. I'm not going back on there, guys. I'm not doing... My Ipsy order is done. I am not tempting myself. No, thank you. But Morphe brushes are good brushes. I do want to get an eye brush set to put in the giveaway. Because like I said, I'm giving myself till the end of April, like this month, to work on that. I'm still in the same color, guys. And, I think I might end up seeing it. Well, we'll see. Because I have this weekend off. I'd want to get some brushes, makeup brushes to put in there. Because there's a couple of face brushes in there, but I want to get some eye brushes for you guys. I know I tend, like, my brushes, like, I'll be at Winners and I'll see brushes and I'll be like, oh, those are nice, and I'll buy them. So I might also stop at Winners. Which actually wouldn't be a bad idea. Either Winners or what's that called? Marshalls. And I don't want to buy just some randomness and be like, oh, this will go in the giveaway. No. It's got to be something either I already use, I would definitely use, or I'm currently using. I need to see what I have in there. I forget what's in there, but I do want to add a couple more things. And then I'm still doing some more shopping for my friend Chris because I'm going to spoil her. Okay, I like that color, even though it's like very basic. It's like not warm. I find it to be like a neutral, like a true neutral. Like it's like not too warm, but it's not fully cool either. That actually would be a nice eyebrow shade if I would just let my eyebrows be blonde. Did I put anything on my eyelids? I feel like I see shimmer in my... Is this a satin matte? There's some sparkles in there. I thought this was straight up matte. I don't know, you guys might not be able to pick it up. Probably not. There's like a nice, there's definitely a sheen to that shade. Yeah, there's sparkles in mine. Yeah, right through. Must be a satin matte. I didn't notice that. I mean, it's fine. Okay. Well, whatever. I didn't realize that. Anyways, I'm going to take that shade I was just in and put that on my lower lash line. Why does that not look like it's a shimmer? Oh, because it isn't. I thought the whole top row was shimmer. Am I delusional? That's a matte. Why did I think the top row was all shimmer? Or is that the Makeup Revolution one? That's a straight up matte. Again, nothing wrong with that. I thought the whole top row was shimmers. Oh, anyways, I'm going to go into this shade. I just realized, like, how... Yeah, like, that's a nice color. And I would like to know everyone's thoughts on this palette. So, like, if you have it, what do you think of it? Are you having any issues with mold or that? If you don't have it, when you've been wanting to buy it, has your reason for not buying it this entire time the same as mine, worried about the mold? That's the only reason why I haven't bought one of these palettes, is because of the comments that I read. But like the past while, I feel like people are saying like, no, mine's still good, no issues. And so I was like, well, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna go into this shade right here. Color story wise, this is definitely a me palette. Like I said, I mean, you guys know I like neutrals. And to me, neutral doesn't always have to be brown. What's up?
Nothing much.
Nothing much. David had yesterday off, now he has work today. David also got promoted at work. We're happy for him. he will be making much more money than what he's making now. And he's pretty excited. He'll be getting more hours. More hours. I think he'll be making $2 more. Some people might be like, that's not much. Well, it is. And he's going on a different... He's going to night crew, because that's what he wanted. To a different position. Yes, I'm spending some time blending. I want to make sure it's blended. I don't want to half-ass using this palette and be like, oh, I don't like it. We all know I use the Patrick Ta blushes, which I really, really like. And whatever is left. I'm going to go into... I mean, I guess I might as well throw some of this in there. That one's super powdery, though. More powdery than the other ones. You definitely don't need to use all the mattes, but I like to see how it blends. Yeah. Wonder why that one's so powdery. Oh, the shades are on the back. Nice. I can say right off the top of my head though, you don't need to buy this palette to get these colors or shimmers at all. When I'm done, do I have Going Coconut still? I feel like Going Coconuts are Nude Mood. I have these tones. And then, of course, that new Icon palette from Revolution. I'm debating if I want to do... Let's do a shimmer next. I'm going to go into this one. It's like a rose gold color, kinda. I see a shift. This one definitely feels dry. Does that make sense? Like, not a rough texture, but it feels dry. Doesn't feel creamy. It's applying on the eyelid nice. Kind of feels like gritty, but not super gritty. I feel like saying it feels dry probably feels proper. That's a pretty color. I want to make sure the intensity is the same on both. That's pretty. I guess I'm not going to use that brush today. I'm going to go into this brown. See, that one doesn't really have any kick up. Focus this right out on the outer corner. And then blend a little into the crease. I'll take another color and blend up and out so I have some color out there. I feel like most people who have this palette though only use like 2 or 3 shades at a time. I'm not really a 2 or 3 shades kind of person. I like blending and mixing. Okay, I'm gonna wipe this brush off. I'm probably gonna grab another brush actually to blend over the top. I am thinking about that Ensley Rain Glow palette. I bet you one of those shimmers would be... I'm excited to play with that palette. I'm gonna go back into this first one here. Well, I'm gonna, yeah, mix those two actually. And blend over the edge. Like that. I think it's funny when it's dead silent in here, someone goes in the bathroom with their phone and you can hear exactly what they're listening to. That's pretty. Kind of wondering about the cream shadows. I feel like if I put those on though, they're gonna like not stay in place. But I do want to try one on my lower lash line. I'm gonna go into this one here. Maybe we'll smudge some of this out. I don't normally do liner, but I'll put some of this down. I feel like I have more on that side than the other side. I'll make sure my waterline stays clear. I was talking to 1 or 2 people about like the waterline. And I did mention, because they were talking about a neutral or like skin tone waterline pencil. Yeah, I thought about getting one that's also neutral as well, like skin tone color. Because I've seen people do white. I find the white is too stark. I don't like it. I know Andrea Matil, that girl, she does white, but she also does the neutral, and I think it looks better when she does the neutral, like skin tone color in her waterline. That looks nice. Do I want to put a powder down there too? Maybe. I think I'm going to take this one right here, which is also kind of a shimmer. Just put that over top. Oh yeah, I was saying, my friend Michelle was mentioning that Ipsy has some Morphe brushes on there right now, but they probably won't last long, which is correct. They'll probably go pretty fast. I debated getting the Pantone brush set, like the whole collection that they have on there. I didn't. I was like, Tammy, no, like you don't need it. I'm just gonna take this brush with nothing on it and blend down here. It's tempting though, and I was gonna get it just because of the darn color and because it comes with the bag. But I was like, no, we are done buying things just because. It's like I need to not be buying any more foundation either. Because I feel like at this point I have too many foundations. But I will say, they're good foundations. Alright, so first impressions of this is, I like it. It's a Tammy palette. It's my kind of color story. Only time will tell if I think it's worth the price, and I think it's going to come down to how much use I get out of it. But so far, formula-wise, I'm going to say no, it's not worth the price. That's pricey, man. That's expensive. I already know I could 100% get this look from other palettes that I have that have all these colors. We're going to finish the face in a second, but let's just say, for instance, okay, this is a horrible example, but you'll see others. So we have Charlotte Tilbury. This one does have a red. Maybe the other one would be more comparable, but I don't know. Besides the orange color here, like this one here, like the rusty burnt orange, which I love that color, by the way. I can get a similar look using this one 100%. But that's a horrible example because that's also expensive, and I think don't rush out to buy it. Do I like it? Yes. Let me see. This one's kind of dark, but we have this Huda one. I'm just trying to show like kind of similar color stories. This one has like more of a pinky color here, but tones, maybe that's a bad one. Anyways, let's just say for the mattes, for instance, I have Makeup by Mario. I should just say, like, based on what I already have, I didn't need this palette. Now my face is getting all weird. Follow me for a second. I don't remember. My friend Chris is picking up a couple of the ColourPop palettes. I want it to get... Oh, I don't either. The only one I have is Nude Mood. What was the other one I mentioned to you guys? I was like, oh, do I have that one? I don't. Like, where's all my neutral eyeshadow palettes? At least ones that... I don't have a lot of... drugstore palettes. Going Coconuts. Chris, did I ask you for the Going Coconuts one? I hope the heck I did. And we have Nude Mood. This is one of my favorite like lower end palettes, or just favorite palettes in general. This is good. You could definitely, again, besides from that pink one right there. Morning, sunshine. And no. Yeah. I definitely didn't need this, but I really wanted it. This is a good one. Going Coconuts. Let me write that down. Where's my pen? I can't remember what ones I had asked. Going Coconuts. My friend Chris is able to get ColourPop more easily than I'm able to. But there's that one. And then like another neutral one. Doesn't have as many shades in it, but it's neutral. It has some of the shimmers in here and how they are. Like, see how that one goes from like pink to like gold? Like they're not super sparkly. Well, the ones in here are not super sparkly either. Anyways, you can get a similar look out of here. The only thing you're not going to have is like the darker shades. This is Sephora Destination Off the Grid. It's a good one. Another one that I have is this one. This one's too cool toned, I think. But Sephora Precious Gemstones. This one's in Pirate. This one might be a little bit too cool toned. Yeah, it's a little bit too cool tone, but I mean, it's neutral. You don't have to have a Patrick Ta palette to get a neutral look. Let me check the ColourPop palettes. Well, this one's more so the Makeup by Mario Ethereal. But again, like there's neutral colors in here. So you can definitely get a neutral look. This is the e.l.f. 10 pan. It's the ethereal one. Did I rip the name off? Yeah. Keep it ethereal. That one's 2 Rose Gold. Does ColourPop not have like a warmer 10 pan one? I have 5 of them. And yeah. They're not necessarily warm tone. They should come out with a warm tone one. But that's neutral. I recommend the 10 pan palettes from e.l.f. over their 4 pan ones. If you like that color story, this Natasha Denona one, again, it's not as many shades, but you still get 3 shimmers, so these 2 here and this one, and then the 2 mattes. So you could still create a similar look out of here with that one. Yeah, I don't know. I could probably go through and find other neutral palettes. But first impressions, I hope the hell I don't regret buying this one. I mean, I waited. This has been out. How long has this one been out for? Years? A couple of years now? And I haven't bought it. And now I'm like, it's nice. Created a nice look. I was kind of expecting a bit more though in the shimmer department. And I thought this one was, so it's only 4 shimmers. And now I'm going to swatch them. They're definitely powdery. This one, like I said, it feels dry, kind of gritty. The other ones are very soft. But it's definitely going to be I was expecting, I've already done a swatches of this, but I was expecting more sparkle. I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna play with this. Don't mold, please and thank you. Don't mold. But we're definitely gonna play with it. So far though, I know initially when I opened it and I swatched it and I was like, oh, it's so nice and that. And yeah, it is nice. I like the shift to that one. But why are you charging so much? for this. And don't tell me it's because you added 2 creams in here. And it's definitely not because of the 4 shimmers that you have in here. Yeah, I do like the packaging though. Alright, let's finish up the makeup. Let's get some blush. But yeah, now I have time to look at this. Like, these are your shimmers? Like, what? And that one's not even a shimmer. It's like, I would consider that a satin matte as well. So only these 3 are technically shimmers. Which makes me wonder. Urban Decay Moondust Space Cowboy. I just want to see if these give more or not. I also like this, but this is also, I feel, these got that wet look. Those are very similar, holy heck, but these are giving off way more payoff. Like, the Urban Decay one, you see how wet and shiny that one is compared to the Patrick Ta one. Maybe building this one up might work. Wow. I was going to grab the e.l.f. Fine Ass Fleck, but this was sitting on the top. No one's talking about the e.l.f. Fine Ass Fleck shadows now. It's like, why? Why are you not talking about them? Okay, the Urban Decay definitely gives more than that one. This is one of my favorite ones, though. Straight fire. Then we have Filthy Rich. Some of the ones that I had, I got rid of. I gave them... No, I didn't toss them. I gave them to someone. You do gotta rub your fingers in the e.l.f. ones, though. That one I think is Pop Off Pink. Yeah, I feel like I do like the Urban Decay ones better. I need to put this up in a different drawer. Now I'm like, let me just check these 2 random ones that I have from Amazon. That feels so nice. Ooh. That one gives off more than the e.l.f. ones. And they feel so soft. Look more wet. These 2 are very similar colors because they're only one shade above or below each other. They give like shade 9 and 10. They're from Novo. N-O-V-O. I think they're Korean. I got them off Amazon. They're right there. These 2 right here. They got that wet look to them. Kind of like this one. Anyways, yeah. Only time will tell how I'm going to feel about this. Like I said, we're just putting it on right now. I like the look. I do feel like a lot of stuff is not worth the price for how basic and simple it is. I think it's going to come down like, are you going to use it up? So, for blush, I do want to use Bakin Cakes from Fenty. And the shade here from e.l.f. It'll be in the description. The writing on these are so small, it's hard to see. But I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. blush. And then I do want to go in with some highlighter. We'll do Rare Beauty. There's a lot of product in here. I do want some glowy cheeks. And we'll blend this in. I think it might be Perfectly Peach or Peach Perfect. That e.l.f. shade. Morning, kiddo.
Morning, why are you recording so early?
It's not early. It's almost 11 o'clock.
Girl, I just got out of bed.
I know. It's not early. Yeah, it might still be hot, or I'll probably reboil it again. Just remind me my Maja's sitting there.
I just brushed my teeth.
Excellent.
I brush my teeth like twice a day for the past week.
Yeah.
I just do it.
Alright, then we're going to go into Bakin Cakes.
Girl, that chicken foot very fall asleep last night.
Did it? Well, I was up till like 1:30, I think. Strolling on my phone.
Yeah, when I had to unwrap my ankle because it was starting to hurt.
Well, you probably had it too tight.
Yeah. It was too tight and also my ankle was just gelling hurting.
Is it? Are you going to go for a walk today?
Yeah, I'm just going to go for a walk every day.
Good. I'll probably go for a walk too, but I do want to work out as well. Do you want to walk with me or walk by yourself?
I'm going to walk with you.
Walk with me? Okay. Do I want some more glow? Maybe. Let's put... Let's do Mesmerize from Rare Beauty. Just to amp it up a little bit. Blush brush, just make sure it's blended in nicely. I don't know, but Dina said dishes were done, so maybe they're in the dishwasher. Oh my gosh, guys, sorry for being here so long, but you all know, unless you're new here, my get ready with me's are not 15 minutes long. This is my downtime for me to have some me time.
And then I show up.
And then Grace shows up, of course. Throws me off track. Okay, I do want to do some face powder, and nope, not you. Sorry. Where did you go? I want to use the e.l.f. one. I don't really... I dropped something on the floor. Well, wherever you are. Anyways. Several people like lots of people like this one. For me, I wish it was a different color for starters. And secondly, I don't want it underneath my eyes. But I've seen people do it under the eyes too. Okay, we're just gonna do that. Don't be scared, Tammy. So, it's the e.l.f. Halo Glow. What's up?
Why I got so much blush on my one cheek?
Because I like blush.
I can see the line.
Yeah. I'm about to blend. You gotta get it here.
Oh.
Don't distract me.
I'm distracted.
I wish they had lighter shades than this. I find this is not light enough. Like, one, can you guys do a translucent one for starters? And then do shades that are lighter than this. This is not that light.
Did you just say translucent?
Translucent, yeah. You never heard of the word?
I did. It means like you can see through it.
Yeah, but it has no...
Translucent.
I said translucent.
That's not what I heard. I heard translucent.
You heard what you wanted to hear. Does it filter though? I will say yes. I feel like though I don't like how it looks on me. Like, look at this under eye. Bam. 20 years younger. Just joking. But it does do what it says it does. I feel like I'm going to need more blush because I just do. Like, yeah, I can see an instant. I don't know. I just wish they had a different shades. Like lighter, some lighter shades, like 2, 3, maybe 4. Like, I don't know, porcelain, for instance. Is this one called porcelain? Fair, neutral, cool. Yeah. We need more shades. We also need, like, porcelain. I just find on me it looks too metallic, too glowy. Maybe, I don't know. I do like that it blurs, though. Like, it's fantastic for blurring. I'm going to leave it there like that. And I'm going to grab some more blush. I don't have enough. Especially up here. And my whole body feels achy. I'm feeling pretty glammy right now. Jeez. Glammy Tammy's back in business. Just joking. That's funny. Alright, mascara. Spin the wheel. Let's use the Ilia. You know, sometimes these get ready with me, I just start chatting about random stuff. I need to make sure I write down the videos that I want to do over the next little bit. So that I don't forget. Cause it's not gonna always be get ready with me for the most part, but sometimes I have like random idea that I want to do or a video. This is a nice eye look. Can't believe we have Easter coming up soon. Easter, Mother's Day. Father's Day. Oh yeah, I gotta go check my schedule for work. I'm off till Thursday. I work Thursday, Friday, and then off the weekend, but there's something I wanted to check. Okay. I like this look. Lip gloss still on. I'm going to add a little bit more though to bump up the shine. I have two of these faux filler shades. There was one other one I wanted to get, but again, I'd like to see me use up one of these completely before buying another one. Like I need to, do I start going on another tangent of chatting, keeping you guys here longer? This is the final look. I do like it. It's pretty. Only, again, is this worth it? Only time will tell. I feel like a lot of palettes, though, some of them are worth it, some of them are not. It's going to come down to, like, is it going to make it on your favorite list? But so far for, like, the formula, I would say formula-wise, no, it isn't worth it. So it's going to be, is it worth it based on how often and how much use you're going to get out of it. That's what's going to come down to me for that. But I do really like this palette. Or not the look. Nothing extra on here. Got mascara on both my lids. Alright. I like it, I like it. If I come back on later for another video, because I might today, I guess we'll be able to see what happens here. I'm not going to set it at all. I'm just going to leave it and see. Definitely looks filtered in here and glowy. And I feel like it's the glowy part because it almost looks metallic, I find, on me. That's the part that I don't like. I don't not like the fact that it's filtering. But lucky for me, I don't have large pores in this area. Mine are small. But I do have texture. But yeah, overall, I like the look. This is I feel pretty damn glammy though, like really dolled up. Even though I do full face of makeup all the time, I'm thinking that e.l.f. kind of like brings it up. I don't know. Anyways, the hair will probably end up in a braid or a bun today. Smells nice. Hair smells nice. I'm almost done one of the shampoos and conditioners I'm using. I'm not going to tell you guys what they are because they're going to go in the empties basket. I don't know if I'm going to wait till the end of the year or once I just get a few more products in there. No, because I don't want to forget my thoughts on items either. But I might end up doing an empties video or throwing it in at some point during another video. Because the claims on the shampoo and conditioner that I'm currently using, I'm like, this is not doing what it says. So, but it does smell good and makes my hair feel nice. But there's a claim on it that it does. Says that it does, and I do not notice it whatsoever. So I'm a bit bummed out. And I do have a body wash that's gonna be 10 thumbs up even for my husband. One of the body washes I'm using, and I got like one more use out of it. It smells so good, he went and bought a candy that it reminds him of. And he actually bought 2 bags and he ate them up. I was like, wow, you're so weird. Okay, what was I going to say? No, I'm not going to get on another tangent. We got to get out of here. I was going to say, I mean, I think I kind of already mentioned it yesterday, possibly a little bit. Like I said, there was another shade of this I want to get, but I'd like to see myself use one up. Well, I feel like there's several things, categories, mascaras, foundations, lip products, cream and liquid, blushes and bronzers. I like to see myself use things up, get them gone, before bringing in another one of those products. Eyeshadow palettes, I'm fine. Bring those in. Let those rain down on me and, you know, slap some color on my eyes. But the cream and the liquid stuff, that's where I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. Calm down. Because if you don't, as long as you don't open something, it should be fine. But once you open something and like air gets at it and you're starting to like use it and stuff, then you really want to make sure like, hey, I'm using this up. Whether it's high end or low end, it doesn't matter. Like, I'd hate to like have something go bad because I was just buying. So I will be using my ADHD planner to help me. I think I'm going to start tracking. I don't track my spending. I got my job to get me out of the house, so I've been spending too much of my paychecks on beauty. But it's like I've already said, Matt and I have a goal that we want to do, and I can still do get right with me's not with what I have. Somebody mentioned this palette the other day in one of my comments just before I get out of here. I do have it, and one of my favorite looks that I've done with this palette. It's the NYX, I think it's called Jean Baby. Vintage Jean Baby. Yeah, I remember one of the looks that I've done with this, and I really liked it. So I do have some blues, guys. I'm not a blue eyeshadow fan. Alright, time for me to skedaddle on out of here, because, you know, I mean, I could stay here all day and chat, but some of you have things to do. So until next time, thanks for watching, guys, and if you haven't done so yet, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, please. We're trying to go up, not down. And yeah, if you like this, if you like Get Ready With Me's, try to get ready with me. Some are this long, which is a little bit too long, and some are a little less long. You know, you can watch and listen while you cook, clean, do a workout, pass the time, and yeah. All right, until next time, thank you and welcome to all you newbies. I will say, on the last note, I know I'm dragging this on, I have many people who comment a lot on my videos. There's still a lot of people who are commenting, they're watching all my videos, and you're not subscribed. At least you're showing up as not subscribed on my end. So go double check, hit the subscribe button, make sure you are subscribed. And if you're unsure, ask me and I can let you know if you're showing as subscribed or not. Because it could be that you are subscribed, but you have your settings set to private so that I can't see. And then you'll need to set it to not private so that I can see. Especially if you want to be entered in the giveaways. Because you got to be subscribed and an active subscriber for any giveaways that I do. If you don't care about the giveaways, then I wouldn't worry about it. But until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me, hanging out, and yeah, I'll see you later.